Hello, this is Kayla Rivers. Coming to you today to do a review on the School of Integrative Nutrition, which is a holistic health coaching program that basically certifies graduates to become a holistic health coach. So I think I'll do a video on what a health coach is in more detail later. But essentially, a health coach is somebody who, like a life coach, coaches you through finding your definition of health and executing that in your life, whether that's what you eat, whether that's the time that you spend with family, whether that's exercising a certain weight or goal like that. That's what a health coach is. And so ultimately, to kind of share with you my story, I decided to go into the School of Integrative Nutrition for mainly two reasons. Number one, I've always been interested in health. I've always had an interest in an organic or a holistic approach to health. So I've never been one for using a lot of pharmaceuticals and just Western philosophy when it comes to health and nutrition and medication as a whole. Also, to share with you some, more personal aspects and motivations. My father passed away of cancer about 6, 7 years ago, and my mother has also had bouts with cancer, breast cancer to be exact. Additionally, my family has suffered from high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, alcoholism, you name it. And so I've always been really interested in living the best life I can lead because I do believe that the actions that we take today can either get us healthier or unhealthy, which can lead to disease ultimately. So I do believe that. Um, in addition to that, I've struggled with health and specifically when it comes to weight and overeating and things like that. And I've been high, I've been low, and just ultimately haven't found the right lifestyle that's going to lead to, ultimately a state of balance for me when it comes to health. So that's a little bit about my health story. The other reason why I decided to go to the School of Integrative Nutrition is because upon learning more about what it means to be a health coach, I, you know, I discovered that it offers a lot of flexibility for me. And the lifestyle that I want to lead is one that's flexible, where I can make an impact in somebody's day and somebody's life as a whole. And also one where I'm not cooped up behind an office all day. So I do work in corporate America now. But you know what? At one point, maybe I want to travel the world or just have a lot more control over my life. And ultimately, that's the goal for me. So I felt that health coaching would be awesome because, for one, I could learn more about what works for me in terms of a healthier lifestyle, and then also I could share that knowledge with other people. So the School of Integrative Nutrition, um, I will say that it's far exceeded my expectations. It is an awesome course. It's very portable, so I take classes wherever I am and wherever I have Wi-Fi. So whether that's on my phone, I listen to lectures and things like that, or my computer. Also, there is a great network for you to get plugged in with other students that are on the same journey as you. What I really like about the program, though, is that it's helped me define what health means to me, and I'm still defining this. But one thing it did for sure is to help expand my definition of health. In the past, I thought of health as just the physical attributes. Oh, you're healthy, you look healthy, you're thin, or your physical appearance looks great. But the reality is that there's so much more to health than what you look like on the outside. Tons more. Because I've been, in my very lowest weight I still wouldn't define myself as healthy. Still had a lot of emotional issues, suffered from depression, not having good self esteem, stuff like that. So now my definition of health has expanded significantly. Now I think health really also involves your emotional well being, in addition to your physical, but also how you feel, how your body is functioning and operating, how much sleep you get, the quality of relationships that you have in your life, your finances, that's a part of health as well, having love in your life. There's so many different aspects to health, a lot of emotional aspects to it. And so the School of Integrative Nutrition has really helped me define that. And also, in addition to that, I've learned a ton at this 6 month mark. It is a 12-month program. I've learned a ton about the different dietary theories out there, and I'm applying it to my life to ultimately figure out the best path for me when it comes to nutrition. So I think I'm finding that and definitely on the right path. The course curriculum really forces, I don't want to say forces you to, but exposes you to different forms of thought, different thought leaders, scientists, you name it, the folks who are really studying health and nutrition, the effect that it has on your life, and exposes you to different forms of thought, and has encouraged me to try different things. So definitely incorporating a lot more vegetables into my diet, taking a much deeper look at sugar, and have been cutting back significantly on that, because that works best for me. In addition to that, I just want to say that health is not a one size fits all. My definition of health can be completely different to another person's definition. That's completely fine. So, a health coach is going to help you find your definition of health and support you through the process of applying that to your life and hold you accountable. So, that's kind of where I am right now. The 6 month mark is also going to allow me to start seeing some clients. The health coaching curriculum promotes a 6 month coaching program, so I'm going to start doing that as well. Just a little bit of the breakthroughs that I've been having in my life is, I've lost, right now in terms of weight, about 14 pounds. I also ended a relationship that was really getting toxic for me. And it's safe to say it was a toxic relationship, because after I ended it, I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Um, I also decided to take a leap and find a new job. So I still work in corporate America, but I found a job that's an awesome environment. I get to work from home. I work with great people. So it's really caused me to look at the relationships that I have in my life and look at those that are bringing me joy and bringing me peace and bringing me love, and look at those that are toxic and starting to remove that. Same is true when it comes to your job. I think that in America there's so many of us that are overworked. We spend most of our day at work, and if you're in a toxic work environment, it's definitely worth um, thinking about making a change. And that's exactly the position that I was in. I was in a very toxic work environment where I literally felt drained every day. And even though the name was awesome on my resume, I'm very thankful that I had the experience, because it definitely landed me to the job that I'm at now. I felt drained every single day. I was in a very toxic environment at work. My nature, I'm an introvert, so I need time to myself to kind of renew my energy, and it just wasn't a good scenario for me. So ultimately, the School of Integrative Nutrition has really helped me take steps like that. In addition to, it's also motivated me to get my YouTube channel started, which is what I want my platform to be, mainly when it comes to health coaching. I'm not sure that I'm going to do the one-to-one coaching. I think I want to do more of a mass approach, and kind of share my message and more about my life and things like that through blogging and maybe even some courses. But that's what the School of Integrative Nutrition has done for me. I'm really excited about the program. I'll post some information below so you can check it out in more detail. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. But stay tuned because I have a lot of interesting content that I want to publish. Please subscribe. I love to also hear your comments and your feedback. But ultimately, if you're thinking about the School of Integrative Nutrition, you're really interested in looking at health coaching, I would say it's definitely worth some investigation. I think you actually can sample a free course and you can also speak to someone. But all in all, it's an awesome program. So I'm so glad that I did it and am so glad that I've stuck with it and I'm at this mark. So, anyway, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, Kayla Rivers.